Well, good morning again. It is now Tuesday, March the 31st, and I'm glad that you've joined me for today's devotional. And I want to start off today by talking about a story that needs a little bit of context. It's a story about Jacob, and if you've never heard a story about Jacob, Jacob was a guy who was pretty famous in the Bible. His name was eventually changed to Israel. So the whole nation of Israel comes from this guy Jacob. And Jacob had some family problems, and he split off from his family for some time. And eventually he made his way back. Now he kind of burned his family, I gotta say. He burned his family, and so coming back was a little bit scary. And when he sent a message to his older brother saying, "Hey, I'm coming back," he found out that his brother was coming to see him, but with 400 people alongside of him. That's pretty intimidating. So why don't we take an opportunity now to take a look at this story and find out what God has to say for us today. We read in Genesis 32:7, it says, Jacob was terrified at the news. When he found out that his brother was coming with 400 people, he was terrified. He divided his household along with the flocks and herds and camels into two groups. He thought, if Esau meets one group and attacks it, perhaps the other group can escape. Now, here's the thing about Jacob. God had already promised Jacob that through his line, he was going to bless the entire world. God had promised him, look, man, you are going to impact the entire world. And he knew this promise. And even though he knew this promise, he was still afraid, and he still took action as though God had not made that promise. And it's very human to doubt God's promises. I struggle with that too. Have you ever doubted God's promise about his care? Maybe doubted God's sovereignty? Doubted something else that the Bible says, but you have a hard time believing? Hey, you're not alone. I think one of the things that I often have trouble believing is God's prayer promises. And I look at what he promises about prayer, and I look at what actually happens, and I think, how can these things be true at the same time? And so I wrestle with that, and I struggle with that, just as Jacob struggled with his trust in God's promises as well. I'm not alone, and so it's okay. And if you find yourself today trusting God's promises, trusting God's care of you in the midst of this crisis, hey, you're not alone. It's okay. And God has promised to always be with you. God has promised to watch over you. God has promised to take care of your soul no matter what. If you are a follower of Jesus, God has promised to take care of your soul. All of us need to take a big, deep breath today and remember God's promise and to trust him in that. I know it's difficult sometimes. So let's pray about it. Lord, I know that a lot of the people who are listening to this are struggling with feeling like you're taking care of them, feeling like you're going to follow through on your promises. Lord, I understand that. And you understand that. And you are patient with us, and you are kind with us. And I pray, Lord, that we would have greater trust today. On this Tuesday, may we have greater trust in your promises than we ever had. May we plant our feet firmly on what you have said will take place. God, you have promised to never leave us, to never forsake us. You are with us wherever we go. Help us to remember that no matter what happens today, you are with us, and we thank you for that. In Jesus' name, amen. Well, I hope that's helped you today. Remember, God is with you, and we can trust him, and you are not alone if you struggle with that. Even Jacob did. God bless you. Take care.